I really got this from watching Everything Everywhere at Once. But you have to like act on your intuition, and you have to do new things that you're not used to, that are like out of your routine. So I'm not the only person who is actively creating a new life, but to create a new life you have to do new things that are out of your routine. So for example, like one thing I've started doing this year, I've started taking myself to random places I wouldn't normally go. And sometimes I'll look on maps and I'll close my eyes and then like basically do any money mo. Or I'll just drive around and let my intuition guide me, you know, where I should go. And just doing that, it signals to the universe that like you're ready for something new. Because I used to be in this habit of like, oh, okay, like I'm gonna wait until this happens and then I'm gonna do this. But then on my journey, I figured out you can't wait on shit to happen to do shit. You have to do shit and then shit will happen. And that's just how everything works. And then another thing, like it kind of adds on to this, you have to treat yourself. You have to treat yourself, worship yourself, because if you don't do it, how can you expect someone else to? Like, how can you expect the universe to? And you have to do it without feeling bad. If you feel bad every time you do something for yourself, that's sending out the wrong energy. So yeah, basically routines are important though. Like, you know, keep up on your spiritual health, your emotional health, but like your day-to-day, let's say you're someone who wakes up, goes to work, eats the same thing, gets off, goes to the same place to eat, or like just go straight home. Switch that up. Maybe when you get off, treat yourself, because you know you doing your work, you doing the best you can. Stop somewhere you've never been before and do something. Because I've noticed even when I do that, I have the most interesting of conversations with people, and it be really amazing. That's one thing I love about myself. I don't ever feel like I'm better than no one, because we really, like I said, we all come from the same source. We just unique expressions. But for example, I've also practiced not allowing myself to be uncomfortable. Like if I have something in my power to be uncomfortable, if I have something in my power to be comfortable, I'm gonna do it. So for example, anyone who be around me, they know I be having to pee a lot, especially if I drink. So like let's say I'm finna like go visit somebody, I'm not finna, if I have to pee, I'm not finna hold that in. Like I'm gonna, you know, exit the highway and I'm finna stop somewhere. And just me doing that, I remember one time I was on my way to visit my cousin, and I stopped off the side of the highway, right? And I was like, oh, let me just pull up to this gas station real quick and do what I gotta do. And then this homeless man, he opened the door for me, and then when I left back out, I just smiled at him, because everyone deserves a smile. Everyone deserves to feel loved and to be seen. Like that's my personal philosophy. And so I was like, thank you for holding the door open for me. And we just started talking, and he said something that resonated with me. I forget what, this was a few months ago, but in that conversation I learned something from him. And I know in that conversation, because it's so easy to like just ignore people because of their situations, but I've never been one who likes to do that, because everyone deserves the love, everyone deserves to be seen, everyone deserves a conversation. And so yeah, that's just my little talk for the day. Just do anything. Like today I art modeled, right? And this is another thing I do when I art model, because when I art model, I'm actively living my dream life. And this just didn't happen by chance. I had to take the necessary steps, because I've been saying all my life, I want to model, I want to do this. But in the past, I didn't do the necessary steps. I didn't plant the seeds. But I have been in this, I've been harvesting that, right? So I treat myself to it. And so usually after I art model, I'll stop somewhere, get a little something to drink or a little something to eat, and I'll have the most interesting conversations. And to add on to that too, you cannot hold on to conversations. Like, you know, you really be having a good talk with someone and you're like, oh damn, like, oh, I want to talk to this person later. No, like sometimes things just need to be a conversation. Like, don't hold on to things, let them be for the moment, and if it's meant to you, it'll stay.